UK Sports and the PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyag down on the course following our featured group today.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to following along with these two. This is a rivalry that could be one for the ages. Can't wait to see what sort of excitement they generate. And let's see what he can do here today. TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course made on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
This putt coming up is for birdie. Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
They've had a chat with the caddy, and they're going for it. This one's on.
Now he's got his eyes set on the putting surface. An aggressive play here. Oh.
Hard to believe you could be that accurate from so far away.
Well, this person displays the power game in pure fashion there.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole. Beautiful shot. Johnny Mack, what's the news?
I'm on the 3rd hole now. Tony Finau's just getting ready for his next shot.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Well, that'll help you move up the leaderboard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
The 3rd hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Well, not a bad approach, that one, up onto the green. A couple of putts from there, and that'll be a pretty good hole. Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Oh, just missed. And that should secure the par on this one.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm down on the 4th, and this is Tony Finau.
Just didn't drop. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player.
This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. Playing this shot from about 170 yards out. Going with the 7. Come on, get down. That should set up another chance. Trying to get it to 4 under with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, get in. Oh, what an excellent time to make a big putt like that. And you bet their rival knows just what happened. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Rich, the 5th is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
That's a pretty handy shot. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Hey, nice looking line. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And that will take him to 5 under.
Let's go to our man John on the ground. There's something brewing down there. Let's find out what it is.
Down here on the 6th as Tony Finau gets ready for his next shot.
That was a gallant attempt. And after that effort, that's how it looks. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which makes that second shot so much longer. Not much to the screen. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
Great shot. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 180 yards.
Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Well, that'll work. Up on the dance floor. Could have been worse. And this one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. Ooh, right by the hole. An opportunity to make their par. Now 4 back after that hole. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5 is a lovely hole.
There are 2 menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
This is a ball striking clinic. Yet another green in reg here.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
Yeah, good effort that one out of the bunker. And back to the course with the live action. This putt to move into the top 5 on the leaderboard. Oh, what a stroke. Well played. What an eagle. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Currently at 7 under for the day.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot. If you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, you're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
This shot from the first cut of rough.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
That's some good golf right there. And he's down there. You got to read.
Setting up this putt 21 feet from the cup.
Oh, I like the look of this. Wonderful shot. And with that, he'll move to 8 under par. Awesome play.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Well, I'm on the 9th hole at the moment and watching Tony Finau set up his next shot.
Okay, steady now. So after that effort, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
This putt is for a share of second. It's got a chance. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
That looks to be a fairway finder to me. Second shot here on the 10th hole.
This one is all over it.
Well, usually Tony Finau is the tall order. But after that shot, I think beating it and getting inside it is the new tall order. What an approach.
Playing their 4th shot. Oh, that one. Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the runner play. That'll help make a big move. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're threading it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement on it.
Well, that's showcasing their power there, Rich.
Absolutely. Love watching a player be bold and be rewarded for it.
An eagle putter waits.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Oh, what a great stroke. You know what? You can hit me a 300-yard drive, but I prefer to sink one of those every time. What a monster. And right to the top of the leaderboard after that effort. And it's worth taking another look at that one.
Yeah, let's see this again. Have this one on repeat.
Oh, well played. And with it, you move into first place. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back nine. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there, it sits a little bit caddy cornered to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Playing this shot from about 180 yards. He leads the field by a stroke. Going with the 6-iron here. Great looking shot this. Ooh, just skinned the hole, that one. Let's head over to the 13th. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Ooh, that almost went down. A chance for a birdie if this goes down. And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard. Leading by a shot after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Yep, that'll work. That's fine.
Second shot here on their 13th hole. This one looks like it'll safely make the green. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. That was a beauty. And our intrepid on-course reporter, John, standing by.
Well, guys, I'm down here on the 14th, and this is Tony Finau.
Oh, what a touch of class. Holds it from the sand. And back to the play, shall we? 5 feet coming up to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
Good stroke. Well, you're going to be hard to catch now if you keep making putts like that. Back-to-back birdies never hurt, Rich.
Gotta like it. He's feeling it.
And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
This one heading towards the green. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
These are on rails, looking good.
Fair effort that. Good birdie. He sits in first position. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. In the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Oh, golf clap. That's a beauty. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
He's looking at nice round number 180 here.
Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me.
What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
That's inside the range. Let's head out to the 16th hole. Sitting at -3. Oh, well, that was like a laser straight at it. Let's take a look at the current standings. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
That's a big drive. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Well, that's a handy shot. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here. And there it is. John, you're down there. What's happening?
I'm over on the 17th now, guys. This is Tony Finau's next shot.
Nothing as beautiful as a tiny fade.
That was special.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. The par 3 17th requires a really strong tee shot, doesn't it, Rich?
That it does. Again, a very difficult par 3 with water all the way down the left-hand side. Just bail out to the right as best you can and rely on your short game to make that par.
Nicely done. Well, this would be a big putt to make. A birdie always nice, but particularly when it's a 2. That's a good putt to make. That sets the great players from the good ones. Why not take another look at that effort?
What an amazing putt from way out.
So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The finishing hole at TPC Louisiana, in my opinion, Rich, is a great one because, again, you can have anything from eagles all the way through to bogeys and worse.
Just avoid those little pot bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might be able to give it a whirl in 2. However, you got to be careful to A, not miss it right, obviously, but even going too far left, you can really get an uncomfortable pitch shot from a low area left of the green.
Oh, I love this type of courage, Rich. Going forward in 2.
Using all of his muscles to get that one home in 2.
Oh, this is exciting. A putt for an eagle. Looking really good. Gets that one to go.